Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful December 19th, Friday, December 19th. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Merry Christmas. I didn't get the memo that I'm going to give you here in just a little bit, as this is a very special day, and I didn't get the memo until I'd already dressed for the day. But this is a very, very special day, as it's also my last show of the year, the last new show of the year. Going to be running repeats throughout Christmas and to New Year's. Sorry about that, but I'm ski-daddle for Christmas, baby. I'm going away for a little while. But thank you again so much for tuning in. What is going on in and around your area this weekend here on this gorgeous Friday? Christmas in the Village up in Louisville at the Louisville Square. The Full Armor Christian Academy is partnering with merchants in Louisville for Christmas in the Village Friday night from 4 to 8 p.m. There'll be free horse-driven carriage rides around the square by Jonathan and Josie Piperakis with pickup at the Village Hall parking lot. Going to be carolers on the square, directed by the Full Armor Chorale director Megan Mays, as well as fire pits going to be around. Student council will be selling s'more supplies. Make your own s'mores in the fire pits. There you go. That sounds like a lot of fun. Roasting sticks. Full Armor Christian Academy is inviting everyone to join them in the celebration tonight from 4 to 8 p.m. in Louisville, tonight on the 19th. That's going to be a goodly amount of fun. Do you like s'mores? I think I've had this discussion on this show, or I've had it with a few people that, I'm not the biggest s'mores fan in the world, but hey, man, if they're your thing, by all means, go get them, enjoy them. What else going on here over in Centralia? The Centralia Community Youth Association throwing a big old Christmas party tonight from 5 o'clock until 7 o'clock. Food, gifts, music, and bouncy houses. That'll be a very good time. I think it's probably it's going from 5 to 7, so you may still be able to make the basketball game. I think, doesn't Mount Vernon play Centralia tonight? There's huge basketball all over Southern Illinois tonight. I think Mount Vernon does play Centralia tonight. Also today, over in Olney, a blood drive. The Olney City Fire Department hosting this blood drive. It's a Red Cross blood drive. We've had a few of those this week, haven't we? Go to redcrossblood.org to make an appointment, or you might want to give them a phone call if you wish instead at 1-800-RED-CROSS. That's 800-733-2767. They'll be able to help you right out. By the way, if you do use the Rapid Pass, that saves up plenty of time, probably 15 minutes. Give a gift, get a gift. If you give blood, now they've run out of the Amazon cards. Apparently the $15 Amazon cards are gone. However, if you give blood today, you can get an exclusive long-sleeved Red Cross T-shirt. There you go. You'll be able to wear that all year long. That'll be all kinds of fun. Tinsel and Tales continuing tonight. Actually, it'll continue tonight and tomorrow, as well as next Friday and Saturday, the 26th and the 27th. This is presented by EARS, the Effingham Animal Rescue Sanctuary, from 5:30 tonight until 8:30 tonight and tomorrow night. They will have Tinsel and Tales. It's a magical holiday experience at the Cardinal Golf Course up near Effingham. It'll be, golf cart light tours, as well as hot cocoa, s'mores there too. You can't get away from them. S'mores are all over the place. Festive photo opportunities. All proceeds benefit EARS, so you'll be spreading holiday cheer while supporting local animals in need. There you go. It's classic holiday fun for the whole family. Don't miss out. Who doesn't like getting to ride in a golf cart in a golf cart? Now that the cold weather has passed us, it'll be pleasant from now till after Christmas. They're talking 60s on Christmas Day. How about that? Jingle Bell Jam tonight up at the Effingham Performance Center. This will be at 7 o'clock. Get ready to rock around the Christmas tree at the Jingle Bell Jam. This holiday extravaganza is a festive celebration of regional talent, from soulful carols to upbeat holiday hits. They're going to be spreading cheer with every note. Grab your ugliest Christmas sweater. I'm going to get to that in a second. And join them for the night of merry melodies and jolly jingles. It's the perfect way to get into the holiday spirit and support the local music scene. Jingle all the way. There you go. Also, speaking of live music tonight, Tuscan Hills throwing some live music show, 7 o'clock this evening. Andy Felix, Fielitz. He'll be putting on a show there at Tuscan Hills tonight. How about Saturday? What's going on Saturday? Oh my. Jingle and Mingle at Village Wine on Saturday. Now they've had this going since December 4th. It will actually, and it goes tonight, tomorrow, and ends Saturday. Saturday is the last day. That's why I put it there. They've been doing it weekly for 3 weeks as it'll Jingle and Mingle at Village Wine from 5 to 9 o'clock. Enjoy holiday-themed drinks as well as music, food, and fun in the register room there up there. No reservations are required. That's just plain good, clean fun. What else going on Saturday? The Stocking Stuffer Saturday in downtown Effingham is Saturday. Now, this is going to be at the Beanstalk Boutique. The Beanstalk Boutique, the stocking stuffing Saturday from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. They'll have stocking-sized gifts, festive deals, and holiday cheer. Shop small, shop local, fill every stocking with love on Christmas. That's the thing. I only had the stocking stuffer Saturday in downtown Effingham. I didn't have them. I know that they're going on all over the place. Shop local. Help your local merchants. They do a wonderful job. They support this show. And without those folks, we wouldn't be doing anything. That's for sure. The stocking stuffer Saturday, you can find that wherever not just downtown Effingham. Go to downtown Flora. They'll have all kinds of stuff going. Salem will have all kinds of wonderful local events going on. I can think of 3 or 4 places right off the top of my head in Salem that you need to go. Sisney's got a bustling downtown region. Go down there to the flower shop. All kinds of folks that will be there. Louisville, they got the big deal going Friday night. They're going to have stuff going on Saturday as well. Down in Fairfield, Albion, hit your local stores. I cannot implore you enough. I can't request it enough. You need to take care of your local stores, because those are the folks who take care of all of us and all of you. What else going on here on this gorgeous Friday, December 19th, ladies and gentlemen? This may not be quite so gorgeous. This is National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day. It's grown to be an international event. They started this back in 2011. Now occurs on the third Friday of December each year. This celebration gives holiday lovers worldwide a chance to wear their ugly Christmas sweaters. And right now, or actually in 2014, they partnered with Save the Children to in their Make the World Better with a Sweater campaign. Each year, ugly Christmas sweater wearers decorate shop and do their darndest to out ugly last year's ugliest sweater. Whether they sport the most lights or colors, bells or characters, ugly sweater wearers find the most ribbon and felt laden sweaters and festoon them with glitter so blinding no dustbuster invented will capture the wave left behind. The sweaters serve as beacons of light so bright Rudolph himself would maybe someday be out of a job. Those folks, those aren't truly those look like the pajama style sweaters or something that those folks have. Some tips and animal or cartoon characters with holiday themes give sweaters a kitschy feel. Kitschy. Kitschy. Kitsch. Kitsch. That's basically what got fancy sweater day, ugly sweater day going. It was started as kitsch. Who knows? I don't know. Select ridiculous colors. The more they clash, the better. Embellish. Scratch that. Over embellish. Pom-poms, bells, felt, tinsel, any other glittery stuff. Electrify. Put Rudolph to shame. Go head to head with the head to head with bright flashing lights. There you go. Give it some 80s flair, maybe with shoulder pads. I don't think shoulder pads. I don't see any on. Well, that guy has lights. I suspect that one, those light up. That's pretty cool. In 2011, Ugly Christmas Sweater Lovers created National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day as a way to lighten up the busy holidays and show off their absurdly ugly sweaters. The day has grown in popularity and is celebrated worldwide. Well, there you go. That's always fun. If you don't want to participate in ugly sweater, maybe you think your sweater is actually good looking. I've got a great looking sweater that I think actually could probably qualify for Ugly Sweater Day because it's got a little kitty cat on it, and it's cute. Okay, I mean but I forgot. I didn't realize that today was Ugly Sweater Day before I came in. So this is my bad. What else is today? This is National Hard Candy Day, a favorite of young and old folks alike. National Hard Candy Day on December 19th recognizes the sweet tooth in all of us. Most hard candies are 100% sugar with flavoring and colors added. To achieve a hard candy, confectioners boil a sugar syrup to 320 degrees Fahrenheit. Once that temperature is reached, the hot, pliable sugar is poured into molds and rolled and folded into shapes and left to cool. Once cool, solid sugar becomes hardened and brittle. The first hard candy, such as lemon drops and peppermints, were likely prescribed as a remedy for stomach ailments. How about that? Fix your stomach with hard candy. You know, that's the thing. The doctor tells you to get off of candy, maybe. Hey, look, you're looking out for you, by golly. You're trying to fix your stomach with all those hard candies. In 2015, Jolly Rancher surpassed Werther's Original as the best-selling hard candy. Other popular hard candies include Dum Dum Pops, Lifesavers, Tootsie Roll Pops, and the old Charms Blow Pop. What is the record for the world's largest lollipop? Now this one I'd have to see. On July 12th, 2012, See's Candy's Lollipop Factory created the largest lollipop, 4 feet 8 3/4 inches long and 3 feet 6 inches wide, 5 feet 11 inches high without the stick. That seems big. The stick alone measured 11 feet 10 inches tall. That's a big lollipop. Okay, 4 8 3/4 would be about that big. 6 inches wide. So this would be like kind of like a charm. 3 feet 6 inches wide would be about that. Call it that. And then 5 feet 11 inches high without the stick. Well, the camera won't even hold it. That's a big lollipop on an 11-foot, almost 12-foot stick. That is a big lollipop. What is the most... Oh, by the way, what's the biggest candy cane? That was from 1998. Candy cane measured 36 feet 7 inches, 4 inches in diameter. That is a big candy cane. 4 inches of diameter would be about like that, right? Imagine that, 36 feet long. I bet that was tasty. What else going on this weekend? Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy National Sangria Day. National Sangria Day falls each year on December 20th, recognizes a wine and fresh fruit combination that brings a fresh celebration to the table. Sangria is a beverage made with wine, sweetened with fresh fruit and fruit juices. Other ingredients can include herb, spices, carbonation, and maybe liquor. I'd throw mint in there. That'd make it pretty good. Sangria is made with white wine, sangria made with white wine is called Sangria Blanca. Otherwise, it's just regular sangria. You might want fresh fruit that's in season. But this time of year, folks are getting fresh fruit all over the place. You're getting the deliveries of the oranges. You're getting the apples. You're getting all kinds of stuff. Well, that's some good looking sangria right there. I like that. Is the fruit in sangria edible? Oh yeah. The fruit not only adds flavor to the sangria, but the wine adds flavor to the fruit. So chew it up. Can sangria be frozen? That's a good question. Whether you're freezing the sangria to prepare ahead of a big event, or maybe you're just saving leftovers for later, just place the sangria in a freezer-safe bag and store it in the freezer. Off you go. That's wonderful. What do you want to see on TV, ladies and gentlemen? What's on TV? High school boys basketball. Tonight, we've got all kinds of stuff here going on at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. We'll get into this a little deeper here in a few minutes. At 6 p.m., it's Edwards County versus North Clay, the Cardinals and the Lions. And then at 7:30, Wayne City takes on Weber. And that'll be on Wabash Catch TV, channel 100 right here. NBA basketball tonight. The Bulls are at Cleveland. That's on Chicago Sports Network, channel 353. NCAA basketball, it's at 10:30 tonight. Washington Huskies will be out of Seattle. That's if you're up really, really, really late. And that's on the Deuce, ESPN2, channel 361. Earlier games, 5:30. Seton Hall is at Providence. That's on Fox Sports 1, channel 366. On the national TV, Fox Network, Wisconsin plays at Villanova. It's a good game for the Badgers. If they win on the road at Villanova, that's a nice win. 8:30 p.m., Abilene Christian is at BYU. That's on TNT, channel 273. What is Abilene Christian's mascot? They are the Wildcats. I had no idea. And at 9 o'clock on Big Ten Network, Cal Poly is at UCLA. The Bruins, what is Cal Poly's mascot? The Mustangs. You knew that one, though. College football. Bowl games are here for about the next 2 weeks. Enjoy it. We'll get into that later on, too. 3 games today. Kennesaw State this morning, right after this show ends, at 10 o'clock this morning on ESPN. Kennesaw State is at Western Michigan, and that is the Myrtle Beach Bowl over in South Carolina. And then you have at 1:30 the other one was the first one's at 10. Then at 1:30 it's the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. You know where the Gasparilla Bowl is? Tampa. Memphis versus NC State. And then the playoffs start tonight. 7 o'clock on ABC. What a game. Alabama at Oklahoma. Oh, that's going to be fun. Oh, let's enjoy it. Take the points, folks. This is our last show of the year. Let's have some fun. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that has set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we are doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome back, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Let's talk a little high school hoops. Last time we talked, I showed you some of the polls for Class 1A, Class 2A, and Class 3A, and I mentioned that we've got huge, big games going on this weekend, and I'm gonna show you those in just a few. Well, may as well show them to you now. I talked about Class 3A. The big game is Centralia versus Mount Vernon. There's number 4 versus number 9. I think that's tonight. I'm pretty sure that's tonight. If it wasn't Tuesday, if it was Tuesday, I'd have thought I'd have heard about it. But I think that's tonight. And you got Mount Vernon 4-1. And Centralia is still undefeated. And I believe they Centralia beat up on Breeze Central or somebody the other night. I'm not sure, but Centralia is they did Breeze Central on Tuesday. So Centralia's number 4, Mount Vernon's number 9. Some of the local teams playing on in now that's Class 3A. Let me also tell you about in Class 1A. Take a look at the top here on Class 1A. Number 1 is Woodlawn. Number 4 is Waltonville. Those two are playing each other tonight in Woodlawn, and that is going to be a packed house. I don't know if I was going to suggest that if Woodlawn gets beat, Lawrenceville will move up. But if Waltonville goes in and wins at Woodlawn, that may be Waltonville jumping Leroy and Lawrenceville to get to the top spot. In Class 1A, they don't play as many tough teams real early. That's why you see a lot more undefeated teams in Class 1A. But look down there to number 16. Weber Township is number 16 team in the state, and we have them tonight on Wabash Catch TV, playing Wayne City at 7:30 this evening, the Weber Trojans. We will be there. I will be there bringing the game to you. That'll be following North Clay's matchup with Edwards County. So state-ranked action tonight again on Wabash Catch TV. Remember last Friday night, I was telling you about the state-ranked action that we had going on. Remember, it was Bloomington Central Catholic. The Saints traveled to T-Town to play Teutopolis. It was a close game throughout. Bloomington kind of pulled away there at the end of it. It didn't really affect all that much there it is. Yeah, this is Class 2A. It really didn't affect the rankings all that much because going in, you remember, Bloomington was number 6, T-Town was number 8. Well, Bloomington Central Catholic has won 3 or 4 in a row now, and they've moved up to 3. T-Town didn't even drop their ranking from number 8. The reason? Well, they have a nice win. They have some nice wins. They've beaten Tolono there. That one loss for Tolono, I believe, was by Teutopolis. So there, and then you have other teams in that class that are locals that we'll see. I saw Columbia this week over at Salem, or was that? Yeah, last Friday. Number 24 Columbia over at Salem last week, and we'll have Breeze Mater Dei, I believe, later on in the season at Teutopolis. So, all kinds of good basketball that you're able to see here on the channels of Wabash Catch TV. Taking a look at this is the under I-80. This is, you take Chicago out of the equation. This is basically the below I-80 numbers, and East St. Louis ranked number 1. I think, were they number 1 in 3A as well? Yeah, number 1 in 3A as they're a loaded team. Actually, they're 5-1, and a couple of their best players haven't played all of their games. They've got 2 players out that are expected back anytime. So yeah, there's the number for top teams under south of I-80, and that's why you've got Centralia number 3 in the state, Mount Vernon number 7 in the state. So you see it, and those teams will be at the Salem tournament coming up in, it's getting closer now. I'd say 4 weeks from today. What is this, the 19th? I believe it is 4 weeks from today that will be going. So yeah, looking forward to all kinds of fun stuff. Let me go back, however, for just a moment. Taking a look here at the Wayne City tournament. You see the scores throughout for the first 4 days of it through Wednesday night. I'm shooting this Thursday afternoon, so the games 13 and 14 have not yet been played when I'm shooting this. Game 13, however, doesn't really matter to the seeding at all, because Weber already is 2-0 in that pool, and Grayville can't catch them. Grayville can get to 2-2 if they win, but if they defeat, if they defeat Weber, they can get to 2-2, but with a loss to, they may not be quite locked into the 5th place yet. If Weber loses 2 more times and Grayville beats them tonight, yeah, Weber could drop into that 5th place game, and Grayville could get into the 3rd place game. And with Wayne City already with 3 wins would be in the championship at that point, depending on what Weber does with Wayne City on Friday night. Oh, it's all confusing on that side. It's not confusing on Pool B side with Sisney, Edwards County, North Clay, and Thompsonville. Sisney versus Thompsonville, the winner of that game plays in the 5th place game at 4:00 p.m. 4 o'clock, and then the loser plays in the 7th place game. Sandoval has been eliminated from further action in that tournament. Is it clear? Clear as a bell? Clear as mud? I tell you what, you just keep it right here. We will keep you informed, and you'll enjoy the best basketball. 2 games tonight, 3 tomorrow. Gonna be fun. We'll be back right after these words. Please do stick around.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Hello, I'm Beth Cooper.
And I am Stacey Earlywine, and together we host By the Way with Beth and Stacey.
It airs Monday through Friday on Wabash Channel 100 at 11 a.m. and again at 3 p.m.
We love to follow Clay County history, and we've been venturing out too in other counties. We absolutely love history.
You can also find us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is By the Way with Beth and Stacey, or like and follow us on Facebook.
Goldfinger, trying to destroy the courthouse, I see.
Precisely, Mr. Bond.
Too bad, Goldfinger. I've got a secret weapon.
Huh?
Building center. Zinc building center.
We'll need new lumber, doors, paint, windows, plumbing, electrical.
What's new?
Zinc Building Center and Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
Oh, that tickles me. Welcome back, Big Talk. Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I hope you're ready for college football, as it is going to go. There's a ton of it over the next few weeks, next 2.5 weeks. And then it is all but gone. It poof. See you later, baby. That's the worst part about it. It all leaves. Here's a. Are you concentrating more on the playoffs, or are you concentrating on the other games that are a lot of fun? I got to tell you, I know some people who say, well, these bowl games they don't matter to anybody. No, they do. These are a lot of fun for fans, for fans of these teams, for players on these teams, and they get a good trip out of it. Each of these bowl games gives away stuff. It's fun. College football is supposed to be fun. Just because you didn't make the playoffs, that doesn't make it any less fun. Still a good time to go to the bowl games. And I'm worrying about will the bowl games be gone? Will they convert them into playoffs in the years to come? Who knows? I don't know. It's a conundrum, but man, I like the bowl games just the way they are. My team doesn't go that often, so when they go, I'm excited. Let's put it that way. Here's a look at what the playoff schedule looks like anyway for the next few weeks. You see, the first round is tonight. It's that Alabama versus Oklahoma game. 3 games tomorrow. We'll get to all these here in just a few minutes. And then you have the playoff quarterfinals. You've got the Cotton Bowl on New Year's Eve, and then 3 quarterfinals on on Thursday, New Year's Day. The Orange Bowl, the Rose Bowl, and the Sugar Bowl, right? Yeah, Sugar Bowl, and which that's just perfect. Indiana's playing in that Rose Bowl. That's just great. And then the playoff semifinals will be at the Fiesta Bowl out in Phoenix, and then Atlanta in the Peach Bowl. And then the national championship is down in Miami on Monday, January 19th. That's you say why would they do it Monday? That's NFL playoffs weekend, so you don't want to get in the way of the NFL. That's a juggernaut. Who's going where? Well, as you see it up there, James Madison is at Oregon on Saturday night, Alabama, Oklahoma on Friday night, then Tulane, Ole Miss Saturday afternoon, and Miami of Florida at Texas A&M. You see where the winners will feed into. Texas A&M will play Ohio State. I believe that's the Sugar Bowl, right? No. Not sure. Ole Miss versus Georgia. You got Oklahoma to Indiana. That is the Rose Bowl. And Oregon, Texas Tech. This is basically somebody's predictions. That's somebody's predictions. Don't pay any attention to that. I'm sorry about that. It's got Ohio State winning. I can't believe I put that up there. But that's just what's that's. So, man, it's like one man's opinion. It's like your opinion. Don't pay attention to it. Here's what I want you to pay attention to. Do you enjoy the games? I enjoy all of them. I think I've made that clear. What are the best ones to watch? Some folks have put this together from The Athletic. A guy, Jason Kirk, put this together. This is the watchability index. If it is red, it's unwatchable. It's not that fun to watch. If it is green, the deeper the green it goes, the more fun it'll be to watch. For instance, today you've got those two games that are not quite green. They're just basically clear white. You may or may not want to watch them. That's up to you. But then look at Saturday. You look at Saturday, and you have the Miami game is going to be incredibly watchable. Then this also has the FCH, or pardon me, the championship subdivision games on there too, as you'll have those tournament games, and then all the way down through the James Madison Oregon game. There's you see down there at the end at 7:30 ESPN2, Illinois State is in the quarterfinals of the FCS. How about that? Good for them. Looking farther down the road into next week, the week of Christmas, you've got one Christmas Eve game, not entirely watchable. That's the thing. That's why they put these games that aren't getting the big crowds, they put them off the weekends. I love that those games on the 27th. You've got BYU and Georgia Tech. You've also got what are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Count them, 8 playoff or 8 games on the 27th on that Saturday, the 27th. That is a full day of college football, and then you move into deeper into December. December 30th, you got Green in the Illinois versus Tennessee game. I like that. I am looking forward to that heavily. And then you've got New Year's Eve, a bunch of games on New Year's Eve, including, there's the Ohio State game is the Sugar Bowl. No, that's not the Sugar Bowl. That's the first one. Then you have Georgia and Ole Miss. Tulsa winner is in the Sugar Bowl. There you go. And Nebraska, Utah, that 31st is going to be a packed. Iowa, Vanderbilt, talk about a clash of two styles. Who are you going to want to win there? Who knows who's going to score even in that? Iowa probably, if they score 10 points, they might get Vanderbilt if they depends on how their offense holds up. And then you'll get into the weekend. Then you get into the semifinals, the Division III final, the FCS title games. All that fun coming up over the next few weeks. Who are we picking? You've been following us all year long. We appreciate that. Let's take a look and see who the gang here, the Take the Points gang, is choosing. Let's talk college football first. This is my first time looking at these, by the way, other than my own. So, bear with me. Let's see. Wheeze is taking Ole Miss to cover -17, to cover 17 points against Tulane. Is there anybody else on that game? Yeah, Lucas also has Ole Miss covering against Tulane. That makes some sense. Weeze has Miami and Texas A&M under 24.5 in the first half. Think it's going to be a low-scoring first half. I don't think anybody else had that. I am on Miami to cover against Texas A&M. Miami's a good team. They're playing very well right now. They're a 3.5-point dog at Texas A&M. I think Miami's a better team than Texas A&M. I really do, and I wouldn't be surprised if Miami beats Texas A&M. Let's see, is anybody else on that one? Let's see. Nope, Jamie's on it with me. He's got the Hurricanes also covering against Texas A&M. Let's see, Oklahoma versus Alabama. I'm on that one. I'm picking Oklahoma -1. Jamie's on Oklahoma as well, -1.5. And let's see. And then let's see. Lucas is on over 40.5 for that game. How about the James Madison Oregon game? Weeze is on James Madison to cover 21.5 against Oregon. Maybe not a bad one. Let's see. Jamie's got that over 47.5, and Lucas is going against Louise there. Lucas is on Oregon -20.5. The only one really here that somebody went outside of the big four playoff games, I did. I'm taking Central Michigan and Northwestern. Let's see, where was that? That was over there on the 26th. I'm taking that one over 44.5. So there you go. There are our college football picks. Enjoy college football while you can, folks. It's going away. It's very sad. It's tremendously sad. Let's come back, talk a little NFL. Back right after these. Stick around.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's talk a little bit NFL, and Boy, I tell you what, a dreadful weekend it was for injuries. Micah Parsons went out for the Packers. Patrick Mahomes gone for the year for the Chiefs. Chiefs eliminated from the playoffs. We'll get to all those eliminations and stuff here in just a few minutes, but what a rough weekend to go. Here's what the current standings look like. And you see all those teams with an E beside their names. That means they are eliminated, and there's your Chiefs at 6-8. They are gone from the playoffs, and you've got the Denver Broncos standing on top with a 12-2 record, and that's pretty good. Little win differential there too, a plus 81 points differential. Pardon me, as they've got the only one with a bigger point differential is there's a couple in the South, but the biggest one is the New England Patriots, who lost just a wild game, losing a 21-point lead to the Buffalo Bills last week. Oh my gosh, Josh Allen's got to be licking his chops going into a playoffs without Joe Burrow is gone. I mean, look at this. Joe Burrow, the Cincinnati Bengals are out. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens are barely treading water. They may make it, but you just never know. So all his playoff nemesis over the past few years are gone. Mahomes, Burrow, Jackson's barely hanging on. This might be Buffalo's year. They've already shown they can beat the Patriots. They probably have to go on the road, even though they might be able to jump up and win that division still. They're just a game back on the Patriots, and they do have that advantage with that win. So keep that in mind. How about the NFC? What's the NFC look like? Well, the Eagles are on top of that division. They haven't quite won it yet, but oh man, they have to. A lot of things have to happen for the Cowboys to get up there. It's almost impossible. I saw the Cowboys had a 0.5% chance to make the playoffs. So Eagles all but having won that and sewed that up. The big game this weekend, the Bears and the Packers, that'll be on Saturday night. We'll get into that. Let's just go ahead and move on as you see the South as 7-7, and look how tough that NFC West is. Boy, oh boy, the Rams are in the playoffs, but they have not locked it up yet. Let's take a look at some of the games this week. I did this on Thursday, so that's why that Rams-Seahawks game is still on it and playable on Thursday night. I don't have a clue who's going to win that Rams versus the Seahawks game. They're both playing really well. It's up in Seattle, so that would give you, I think you'd get the advantage to the Seahawks. They are a 1.5 favorite up there. And then on Saturday, a couple of games. The Eagles and Commanders. Eagles ought to waltz through that one. I didn't pick it, but I probably should have. And then the Packers and Bears in Chicago Field. It's not going to be a terrifically cold Chicago Field, or Soldier Field in Chicago, so that might make a difference. I picked the Bengals-Dolphins game. I'm taking the Dolphins plus 4.5 against the Bengals. The Bengals are favored 4.5 points, right? And you're saying, Bruce, what are you doing? The Dolphins looked disinterested and in disarray last week. Yeah, they did. The thing is, they've replaced the quarterback. They are replacing. They're taking Tua out. Tua may be done as a Dolphin, and when you get the stats are there, you replace a quarterback, and Miami's been playing pretty well. You replace a quarterback, everybody does. It's the whole rally around the guy thing for it usually lasts one game. It works that way sometimes for coaches too. The rally around factor, and that's what I'm betting on. Miami has. I'm taking Miami in that game or to cover against the Bengals. Since I'm mentioning it, I may as well mention my other one. I'm taking the Bears and the Packers. I'm going to take the Bears to cover. Speaking of, Jamie is also taking the Bears to beat the Packers or to cover against the Packers. He got 1.5. I got just 1 point for the Bears. And Jamie's other one, I'll get to it here when we do get to it. Taking a look further down on Sunday, Jets and Saints playing for nothing. But I got to tell you, Tyler Shugg is playing well for the Saints. Saints don't have a very good record. They're 4-10, but this is not a bad Saints team. I would not be terrifically surprised at all if they just roll over the Jets down in New Orleans. They're playing in New Orleans. It's a home game. You've got the Chiefs and Titans, a couple more also Rams. Boy, that's tough to say about the Chiefs. Bills need to win. And they're getting a lot of points. They're giving a lot of points there on the road at the Browns, so they ought to have a pretty good chance. You've got there's a tough one down there at the bottom of 3 o'clock, Jacksonville at Denver. Let's see, you may take that one. No. Raiders at Texas. Let's see, Titans at Chiefs. Weeze is taking the Titans. He's got them at 3.5, plus 3.5, and he's also on that Bills-Browns game. He is taking the under 42.5 on that Bills-Browns game. He got it at a good number before it started moving down a little bit. Lucas back to the first page. Lucas is on the Eagles and the Commanders. He's got the Eagles covering against the Commanders, and that's probably a pretty solid thought. Didn't mention the Chargers at the Cowboys. Lucas is also on that, over 49.5, and that sounds like fun. And then you move to on the third page, as that's where we'll find the Raiders and the Texans. That is playing Sunday afternoon. 14 points. Jamie is on the Raiders there. Here's what all of our picks look like. The picks above are from last week. The picks below are from this week. I had a bad week last week. I'm betting the Dolphins again, aren't I? You'd think you'd learn your lesson, but sometimes people just don't learn their lessons at all. So, yeah, take a look, folks. There you go. That's what our picks look like. All for fun. Entertainment purposes only. Although Wheezes up and I'm down. So, by the way, you want to know how we're doing in college football as a team? We are 62-68, 6 games under 500. In the NFL, we are 58-67 as a team. So that's 9 games under 500. We got a long way to go. 15 games to catch up. We can do it. Let's take a look at. We'll take a look at the rest of the NFL, at least the NFL elimination pages when we return, and maybe a little NBA and hockey. Who knows? Back in a sec.
This is Christy inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
So you're wondering, Bruce, why aren't you wearing the Illini jacket? You've got Illinois basketball on Monday night in Missouri, in St. Louis, and then you've got that bowl game. I'm superstitious. Seems like the last time I wore it, they got beat in everything they did. So that's why I'm not wearing it. But good luck to Illinois. I know there are Missouri fans out there. I know there are Tennessee fans out there. Good luck to Illinois in the bragging rights game. Good luck to Illinois in the bowl game. How about I said we'd talk about the elimination charts. Here's what the AFC wild card chart looks like. There are 7 teams that get in, 2 that do not, and the Ravens have their hands full. They have to win the division. They are a game behind the Steelers. They can come back. They can come back and win that division, but they have lost basically all of their wiggle room. I don't believe they can come back and get a wild card spot, can they? Barely. Yeah, they could catch. You need Texans and Colts to both lose, and the Jaguars to knock them all off. So yeah, the Ravens have a shot, but it's very tight. And then you see all those teams eliminated. Here's what the NFC looks like. A few more teams. Then the Cowboys are just barely breathing down there. They have 0.5% to make the playoffs. They have not yet been eliminated, but they're right there on the cusp. You've got the Panthers and Lions still with chances to get in. But man, that's a long way to go to get for the Panthers to catch the Packers and Niners and Seahawks in the wild card. Panthers will do better off to catch the Buccaneers, which they are currently tied. Tampa wins the tiebreaker over Carolina based on the best winning percentage in common games. I think they play one more time though. That can change with 3 games to go. And you also see that the Rams win that tiebreaker on the head-to-head over the 49ers and Seahawks. So there you are on the eliminations and the wild card. It's going to get a little bit crazier over the next 2 weeks. Let's see, this is our last show of the regular season. Next time we're coming to you, it'll be playoff week number 1. It'll be wild card week. So yeah, enjoy the NFL while you can, because it's going to be gone too. That's just a fact of life. It's just too bad, but yeah, it's going to be gone too. Did you want to see some NBA stuff? Some hockey stuff? I can do that pretty quickly. NBA, this is just taking the temperature right now. Pistons are playing outstanding basketball. The Knicks have won 9 out of their last 10, and they're still a couple of games behind the Pistons. But basketball, it doesn't really get going until Christmas anyway, though, does it? Look at those Oklahoma City Thunder, 24-2. Hey, they're going to, here in a few weeks, they're going to start talking records. What's the record? 73-9 for the regular season. Oklahoma City is in that ballpark. They're having a heck of a year. Here's what the hockey looks like. Red Wings up on top in the East, along with the Carolina Hurricanes. How about down West? Look, the Blues are just that close. Well, they're 4 points behind a playoff spot, but it's better than it was a couple of weeks ago. Let's you've got to look at the bright side. It's better than it was a few weeks ago, folks. Thank you so much for watching Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I really appreciate it. We'll have all kinds of new shows coming up in 2026. If you do want to be on a show, give me a call here at Wabash at 618-665-9970, or you can give me a call on my cell, 618-599-0805. Thank you so much for being a great audience, being a great fan. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. See you next time.